His name is.
Perso et puis j'en ai rien à foutre quoi, tu vois.
I can't read it. But we're gonna assume it's Mabaine. He's playing Junkrat on Hollywood. I don't understand this SR. Maybe that's him and his friend. But it's a plat level game. Also, it looks like it's on Xbox or PS1. I don't know what is X from Xbox or is X PS1. Triangle. That's a PS1 controller, right? I forget about this stuff. I haven't played a console in a long time. So Hollywood, to me, fun map. Super fun. PS4, okay. So already defending this far up, I mean that's a pretty. I mean it's working, but man, don't defend this far up. You kind of have to because your team is doing it, but it's dangerous. It's risky. And at least throw a trap if you're going like if you are taking ground for a little bit, use a trap to get something out there. That's definitely the first thing. That didn't die? Did that absorb? It looked like it absorbed a rocket. Crazy. So yeah, so this is console, but we can still learn from it. Right, he's still human. He's still probably going to think the same things that other people play. I like that. Good shots there. And you get Earth Shattered. So again, just like our last Junkrat, careful about close in fighting. If I have to fight someone in an open field, that's pretty much Junkrat's biggest weakness, is in an open field, nothing around you, you know, too far away from a corner. He's doing good. But again, you're in an open field, right? But yeah, that was your point. You're just stalling. Your team wasn't with you, whatever. That happens. So yeah, when Junkrat's biggest weakness, by far, open ground. If you're not right next to a corner or something you can hide behind, you're probably at a great disadvantage. So watch when fighting on the point like that. If you know they're all on the point, then you have the stairwell that you can poke in and out of.
Timing's overrated.
Remember, you have a 0.6 second attack speed, which is quite quick. So use that to peek around a corner really quick. Minimize the time you're spending out in the open. Okay, you get what you get. Soldiers on the high ground, so I would just, already position-wise, try to get to the high ground. Oh, he's upset about that tracer. Not too, but really good players have been playing the spawn on Hollywood a bit. What are your thoughts on holding spawn? It's risky. That's all there is to it. If you die, you give up so much space. Right? You're fighting in an area that. He's upset. He's upset. Yeah, but I mean, you're just fighting an equal ground when you could be fighting them as they try to get through the choke. You know what I mean? It's okay to like force a Reinhardt shield up or something and force them to slow down a little bit, but don't hold. Throw a trap and just be done with it. 60 health is alright. 40. He needs to shoot you twice or one headshot. Yeah. That was just very greedy. You could have thrown a trap up there and then just backed up. That's all. You have to respect soldier. 40 health is a single click. If he hits a headshot, you're dead. Like that. You just lost 120. I don't even think he hit you with... That wasn't a rocket. That was just bullets. Yep. Now you gotta die so you can get with your team sooner. No. The team's still holding. Okay. Now you want to trap... Okay, that works. I was like, trapping... like that doorway is really good. Trapping this right here would be great, yep. I think this is just accuracy issues right now. So pissed. I don't know what he's saying, but I guarantee it's like all swear words. So once you were on the jailhouse high ground, you could have went up to the other high ground because you knew it was clear, right? Use one high ground to get to the other. Now you can... Oh, someone's right there, yeah. Just drop a tire on their head if they're still over here. Good. You missed the mercy. And again, trap usage. Like right here, okay. Throw it down eventually. That Zarya is pretty charged. Again, you got a shield, but careful. Yep, okay, so you want to be holding like a corner like this. Mercy still, oh, it's finally, Jesus Christ. Is their round really that quick? This guy's super pissed. Oh man, this is great. I don't know what he's even upset about. That was quick. For some reason, that seemed way too quick. That was really weird. But accuracy was low. Yeah, there was a lot of... Hollywood Street faces... It's not that they're bad for Junkrat, but they can be. Hollywood has a lot of high ground, and since you only can use mobility every 8 seconds, and you're not a hit scan, it's difficult to challenge high ground to high ground. But if you do see the opening to get above them to rotate on top, take it in a heartbeat. The problem is that comes all down to timing. Also, I wouldn't... Yeah. I mean, look at what Hog has to shoot at here. Hog doesn't actually have to aim, right? All Hog has to do is put his cursor here, and he's probably going to kill anyone in either A, this doorway, B, this doorway, and C, the doorway is connected, right? This is going through here is all about timing and just not getting hit and not being there. Essentially, I would always take this route, take the high ground. Right there, he essentially Roadhog used the map to make a choke point, like a tunnel, like an entire tunnel, and you were just walking down this tunnel where he could pick 1 or 2 spots to kill you. Also, this doesn't seem to be working, so you should probably change things up. He has support coming down that hallway, too. Okay, here we go. Now you're doing something different. Oh, you wanted that mercy. I know you did. I felt it too.
Bah ouais, voilà. Je l'avais dit ça.
Throw a trap, and then start shooting. Good shot.
Oh ta gueule mon pote.
Oh, he was quite happy about killing that soldier.
15 points de vie, je faisais des petits straps comme ça là. Et je lui ai baisé sa mère, à ce fils de pute de soldat de merde. Non, recherche pas. Oh mon gars, tu m'as sauvé la vie. J'ai 6 points de vie.
I don't know what language he's speaking, but I'm pretty sure that was like, thank you. Oh, you got it? Even when they had it teleported. Oh.
C'est bon, j'ai détruit le TP.
I would actually... So you, well, Symmetra's being aggressive because she has to. But, trap the doorway. You know they're going to escape through that path, so... Try to trap the doorways. So trapping either one of those doorways or out here would be great. Oh wait, you didn't? Why did I think he captured it? I apologize. I thought I saw the animation go off for a capture, but okay, never mind, you didn't cap it. You're gonna go through main again. So, we can talk about this. Well, let's just see what happens. And then now he's going the right path. So going main is always insanely risky. Going for the mercy? Yeah, you're going for the mercy. Okay. Get this in. This is great. Alright, and you're still not using trap though. And here you have a very specific point that people want to go through. So trap usage is definitely a thing this fella needs to work on. But whenever you encounter a choke or it's pretty much a corner. Almost every corner in Overwatch, like if you go through a choke like Hollywood, it's never just a corner. There's always the far side that you can get to, and that gives you more options. So I usually dislike attacking through the main path. If your team's plan is to go through the main path, that's great. But if you can jump up and over and get the high ground, jump up and over and take the hallway down, or just go across the flank and get back here, just to provide pressure from more than one angle. If it's a very simple push and you have everyone coming from one angle, it's quite simple for the enemy to defend against it. I mean, even this corner, look, there's a second way to go. Right? When you get to this corner, you can go through the house, right? You can always, usually at a corner, you can get across. I understood that. Throw a trap. Okay. First Orisa down. So the high ground is still... That mercy. You can see the heal line, guys. Oh, and you're... Oh, wow, that mercy. Holy crap. Your team got lucky that the mercy just decided to dive in. And so again, this is... right, everyone's pushing this way. You have the ability to take this high ground and this high ground. You have to start using options available. Try to make the push as complex. Good, you took it. Trap? Trap would have been really good there. Used it over there. Anyone? And I know it's council, and I know people hate when I review council, but accuracy, I gotta work on that. I know it's council, and I know it's more difficult to aim, but higher level council, the people we've watched have pretty good aim. And your movement is quite static. You just kind of like walk forward at main pass a lot. You fought in very rough areas like that choke point in security. Remember, whenever there's a corner, I'm trying to, unless you're a tank, like don't go down main at first. Like if it's your team's plan to go down main, hey, do it. Then support your tanks, go down main. If you're a slower class like McCree, or I guess in this case, well, no, Treasure could take the stairs. But like if if it's high ground that you can't take, obviously then you can't take it. But if you can take it, definitely take it. Like definitely fucking take that shit. You need to spread out and make pushes more complex, and then the team is more likely to mess up. That's definitely a thing to work on, right? Just try to make it think, like, if I was defending this, what would make this really inconvenient? Well, then I should do that, because that's going to make it more inconvenient for them. The trick is to push with your team as you're going on a flank, so you're not disconnected from the push, which is quite difficult. This is all about timing. This is all about timing. Positioning, yeah. I'm trying to think on defense. You held the low ground a lot, and then when you held the high ground, you didn't abuse the informational part of it. High ground gives good info. Gives A+ info. So this is mainly on point 2 of Hollywood. If you're on the high ground, you notice no one else is on the high ground. Get above their team and make them pay for not having a an easily like mobile hero, right? They don't got a Diva, they don't got a Pharah, they don't got someone that can get up instantly, like a Winston. Abuse it, right? That it was a bad idea on their part to attack through a single alleyway without having high ground. So that would have to do with positioning as well, but it's more informational stuff. Like you have to use the informational part of the high ground to its fullest advantage. Else you're just kind of on the high ground shooting. It's not a bad idea, but you can use it to a greater effect. Logistics. So this has to go to the corner game that I'm talking about. Corners are really important in Overwatch. Whenever you have a choke point, most times there will be a far side. So tanks will come in here and they'll usually guard this. The DPS or other mobile classes need to get across and either like try to put pressure however they can from this side, or at least take the far side so you can see maybe if it's like this, you can you get a better angle over here, stuff like that. It's just better to spread out a tad bit rather than be all clumped up right here. This corner, like Hollywood point 1 works like this. Hollywood point 2 works like this. Hollywood point 3 works like this. I think most maps in Overwatch work like this. There are very few times in Overwatch where you just have a goddamn choke point and that's it. Look at Anubis. Yeah, Anubis 2CP is the one fucking rarity. Of course, 2CPs like this. Yeah, this 2CP usually just branches left and right after a choke. Yeah, there's very few corner games in 2CP. Now, if we go into, of course, my maps that I have are Hanamura. If you just want to know how 2CP works, get through the choke, pick left or pick right. Right? Get through the choke, left, right. That's 2CP in a nutshell, right? That's how Anubis works. Go through the choke, go left, go right, go mid. Those are your 3 options. After that, like if you go right, take this ground, or push through this, right? You just keep abusing the path that you're taking. Yeah, that's 2 CP in a nutshell. King Chro, finally, here's a map shot that I actually have with corners. You get the choke. Here, you can go left or right, obviously. But here's the corner. Right? What do you want to do? What do I do as Junkrat? I always take the far side. Push from here. Right, once you get through this choke point, here's the corner. Well, technically, like, yeah, you know, if you're right here, right, you can go through here. As soon as you get this corner, go across. Right? You just want to constantly, as you keep pushing through a map, you will get flanks. So if they're right here, right, you get this way, you get this way. What happens here? Here's a corner, go across. It's very simple. It's just how Overwatch does maps right now. I'm trying to think of times where that's not true. I'm trying to think. If you take 2 CP out, is there ever a time when you get to a corner and there isn't a far side? Hold on. I always forget what maps are in Overwatch. So, fuck these maps. Dorado? Yeah, Dorado has far sides. I think Dorado has far sides in all of them. Route 66 does. They're a little bit minor, like this one. They're on that side. Point 2. Point 2 is a horseshoe, so that technically always does. Watch point Gibraltar. You got server room on the first point. I guess the second point doesn't have it. You have to use vertical flanks in that one, right? The second point you have to go above spaceship or below it. The spaceship's right here. There's actually no way. There's very few ways to flank around it. But on the third point, there's the corner. Eichenwald. Again, it's a choke point, but they added, you know, a little bit of options to it. Again, it goes into a U-shape type ideal. That's the funny thing. You look at the middle points, the street phases for a lot of these. Horseshoe shaped, horseshoe shaped, horseshoe shaped. Kind of horseshoe shaped. Not horseshoe shaped, and not horseshoe shaped. It's just it's an easy way to design a map with horseshoes in them. Hollywood, Eichenwald, Dorado, all of these have on the other side of a strong corner. There's a path. Kings Row, Mabaine. Yep. Streets phase has it. Final phase has it. First phase has it. Helios is these are a little bit different. But do they have them? No, hybrids work like this. It's funny. Hybrid maps are super simple. It's like, here's a point. Here is a closed in side, and here's an open side with environmental deaths. And then there's mid with stuff in it. Right, I'm pretty sure that's how all 3 maps in Helios work. Well, I guess the closed in side, both sides are a little bit closed in. One side has environmental deaths. Ruins, one side's closed in, the other side has environmental deaths. Closed inside, environmental deaths in the last one, Lighthouse. Lijiang Tower definitely follows these on all 3. The Paul, I'm pretty sure does. Yeah, it just fucking map design. Map design in Overwatch is so goddamn simple. When Map Editor is releasing, I'm going to remake TF2's Bad Water and Swift Water as hybrid maps. I mean, it'd be cool. I don't know if it'll work, but I mean, it's cool. But yeah, that's map design, guys, and you have to understand how to. These are the fundamentals of Overwatch that you have to understand how to work with. Corners. What do we give them? We give them check minus, position. high ground. And then down here, high ground gives info. Use that info. Don't just use the high ground to shoot from. It gives you really good information. Logistics. Oh, trap a lot more. And this is just across the board. Most Junkrats don't use their traps constantly. Or at least to the degree I would like them to use it. Positioning. Yeah. Yeah, overall, I would just tell you to keep playing Overwatch just because of these are the two big ones. You need accuracy and you need some concept of movement to really get good at the game. But all of these are definitely going to come into play eventually. But a lot of these are really simple fixes. Like, you just got to be conscious of it. It's not actually like skillfully using them. Like trap, literally just press the button more. High ground. All you gotta do is get to the high ground. It's quite easy to do. And then like figure out what they're doing when you're on the high ground. These are all quite easy to actually implement. You just have to remember to implement them. As for accuracy and movement, that shit takes time to build up.
Ah, aiming's overrated.
Yep. What up, Captain? Captain Choke. Also, I missed a bunch of resubs, and I apologize. Oh, it was just one, I see.
My genius is finally
Mabaine 94, I'm sorry I missed it. Thank you for your 2 months, my friend. Little double butt. Yep. Yep. Okay, I saw those. Yeah. That's what I'd have you work on that. It's a gross misunderstanding of fundamentals that you're having right now.